American democracy's under assault and Joe Biden's not getting the job done defending us against these fascists. He just wants to hold hands and sing kumbaya with people who want to decapitate him. People who pledge their allegiance to some of America's all-time greatest enemies. Pledge their allegiance to the Confederacy. They can pledge their allegiance to Nazi Germany. But Joe Biden just wants to keep on validating them as if being an enemy of the United States is a valid political opinion, that we should have people in our uppermost government who are nothing more than traitors to the United States sent there to destroy progress. That's why the Union Army is considering running our first candidate in 2024. Here's our platform. On day one, we're going to declare some of the top hate groups, terrorist organization. Potential candidates include KKK and the Proud Boys. We'll start infiltrating them and working our way up the leadership ladder and find out how many police, judges, and government officials are working for them, and they'll be locked away. They won't be working for the United States any longer. To those states who have flirted with seceding from the Union, who pledge their allegiance to the old defeated top enemies of the United States and consistently show that they do not share American values, we will kick them out of the Union, and once we do, they will be separate countries, and I will immediately declare war on the country of Texas. We will have one way of dealing with those terrorists who are still residing in the United States, but we will have another way of dealing with them in the country of Texas, where they are a foreign country. There's a lot of military bases in Texas that will still belong to the United States. I will dispatch soldiers and beef them up to the point that we can easily occupy Texas, the country. We will brutally eradicate those hate groups and terrorists from Texas, and once we do that, we will help the Texas people have a regime change. We will not repeat the mistakes of the last Civil War, leaving those people, those leaders of terrorist organizations, with too much power. They will be completely and totally stripped of all their power. All their riches and all their wealth will be redistributed to the poorest people in Texas. We can't do this without the people. The people of the United States need to decide. Do you want to hide under the floorboards trying not to make a noise when they send all the Kyle Rittenhouse soldiers? Do you want to just stay silent as the country is ruined and becomes a fascist neo-Nazi nation? Or do you want to empower the Union Army candidates?